What's going on YouTube?
Washington.
This is Marty 4 here once again. What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamari 4 here again. Now I don't know if I've ever said this before about an episode of this particular season, but this was probably one of my favorites, mainly because so much good came from this episode. And when I say good, I mean good things for me to talk about. Because this, I am going to read a bitch today. I'm going to read a bitch today. And I'm sure y'all know y'all already know what the deal is. Cause what the entire fuck? Okay. We just gonna jump this shit right out the gun. I think the way that it happened in order is good enough to where I pretty much cover everything I want to cover. Alex. Where to begin? Where to fucking begin? Alex did a total... Wait a minute. Let me close something. Sorry. Alex did a complete and total 180-degree turn as far as her personality. I don't know where she got the balls from. I don't know if they just droop out her puss all of a sudden, because she was out with, let's see, at the time, everybody except for Jada. Yeah. And was talking about, you know, I may be cool with Jada, but she's a basic bitch and a liar. Was this bitch not just in the studio a couple episodes ago talking about how much she loves Jada, how much she rock with her? It's good to see her in the, you know, in her element, having fun. But yet, 42 hours later, she's a fake bitch and a liar. See, here's the thing. And I did see, I saw somebody comment on my video asking me, did I see Wesley's interview with Jada? I saw it, and the shit was dope. Like, even though the only thing I didn't like about Jada this entire season was the whole rapping thing. But other than that, shit, the bitch was cool with me. Shit. she didn't annoy me like I thought she was going to annoy me pre-season. But it's just like all these hoes have a problem with Jada, and Jada's been like the same since the beginning. There's been some decisions that I felt like she shouldn't have done, but I mean, this is the Bad Girls Clubhouse. You know, people do what they do, but it wasn't that bad. And Alex just threw me completely for a fucking loop. But anyway, that was the first instance of her fuckery. Then, after she calls her the fake bitch or the basic bitch, whatever have you, she then comes to Jada talking about how much she respects you. How much she respects her. I'm like, what kind of flip-floppity bullshit is this? You were literally seconds, or however long the time distance is, whatever, seconds ago, just reading this bitch for filth, for her coins and tins, bitch. But then you come to her talk about how much I respect you and how other girls are fake and some other shit. Look, y'all was trying to call Jada the flip-flop for being against Alex and at the beginning and then for her at the minute, but this is the flip. This bitch is a fish out of water. This bitch is flippity-flapping like a motherfucking, you know, fish out of water. Like, she says stuff to Jada about the other girls. She goes to the other girls and says stuff about Jada, but she's cool with Jada, but Jada's a fake bitch. But it gets worse. But we're gonna get there. Britt is consistently trying to talk about how she wants to be tried and wants to fight and blah 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 blah. Girl, we over you. We were over you since episode 3, whatever this shit was. But now we get a new bitch. Ow, shit. We get Delilah in the house, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. She is a very pretty girl. Very, very pretty. But hold on one second, y'all. Do you have this hostess this year? Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Whew. Anyway, the Delilah comes in the house talking about everybody's cute, and she's like, you know, all you skinny bitches. I think she's Rita Slim. She's like, oh, you skinny bitches. I'm like, this is a bold bitch. Delilah doesn't even need a confessional, bitch. She says everything live. She says everything motherfucking live. So, and she was walking around and she's like, oh, I like the lesbians. She has like that nanny, I'm not sure what accent that's from. Girl, who the fuck? What? Yes. Child. Oops. Hold on, y'all. Ratchet. I'm doing two things at once. Ugh. Anywho. She was trying to get people to show her around, and she's like, you guys are so rude. You guys don't want to show me around the house and stuff. And then she goes to Lo, and she's like, bitch, and then Lo's like, bitch, ain't nobody showed us around the house. This, that, and the fourth, and just like, bitch, go do your own thing. Just like, you don't have to turn on get out on me. Like, really? Like, I'm so sorry you're all ugly. This bitch really just say, I'm just sorry, you guys are ugly, you guys are bitches. And then, mind you, Delilah, that was an ugly ass dress. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's the dog, y'all. But anyway, Delilah just came in just reading bitches. She just came for everybody in record time. In like 5 to 10 minutes, she just shaded every bitch in there. And I can't admit I like her just because she was so entertaining. Like, she entertained me in record time than the rest of y'all did this entire season. I'm just saying, that shit was too funny. She was looking at Jada. They was talking outside, I guess, after all the other girls had blacklisted her already. She was like, why do you talk like that? And Jada was like, talk like what? Trying to say Jada's sound doesn't sound like how she looks, I guess. Oh my God. And then, of course, this is when Britt finally decides to, you know, throw punches, even though it's at some bitch that she know isn't going to fight back, or the bitch that she's not even the same bitch that she's been saying she wants to fight this whole time. But we won't go back there. She was talking to Britt and Delilah was talking, and she was like, you know, I just got here, honey, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then Brittany was, you know, trying to mock her. It was like, I know you just got here, but bow! Decked her dead in the mouth and was just fell all over her and shit. I'm like, oh, okay, Britt. So this is, now I understand. You wanted people to try you who you knew wouldn't fight back. So you tried to get with Jada, but you knew Jada was going to fight back. Okay, so that's why you never really hit Jada, because you didn't want nobody to fight back. You wanted to feel like you was big and bad against a bitch that you knew wasn't gonna fight you. Because Delilah wasn't fighting Britt; she was just trying to defend herself. Shit, but she did fuck her up. I think he just got her with that first initial hit. Like Delilah's face was all bloody and shit, and it was just a mess. They sent her to a hotel, and then shit at the hotel, they was like, "Bitch, you going home?" I was like. Finally! Shit, y'all done got rid of the two most annoying... Yeah, the two most annoying bitches in the house are gone. Red and Britt. Good the fuck bye. Shit. What he said? Use a pate to look up on the... Oh, okay. Let's see, where we at? Oh! This is the ultimate fuckery that I was just so taken aback. Okay, bitch, I was taken aback, bitch, by Slim's ass. After Britt is gone, I don't know who Delilah was talking to, but for some reason Slim felt the need to say, "Take your ass outside to the hot tub." And she was like, "I wasn't talking to you, honey." She was like, "I don't give a fuck who you were talking to. I need you to take your ass outside to the hot tub." I was like, I had to see, and like, I had to get close. I'm about to get close with y'all. Where did this bitch's balls come from? She was, and just like Jada said, this bitch was a thug all of a fucking sudden. And they played her with those clips. You had Low all in your face. You had Red, I think, in your face all at one time. And you didn't say shit. Now, all of a sudden, that this new bitch is coming, and you've seen that she just got fucked up by Brit, and you know she ain't gonna fight back. She's like, "Oh, I can mess with this girl because she can't fuck with me. I ain't scared of her." And so now, all of a sudden, you a thug. You trying to tell a bitch what the fuck to do, and then gonna get an attitude with Jada when she calls you out for that shit. I'm like, where does this come from? Who does Slim really think she is? What's the real T, bitch? Because our bitch over here is confused as fuck. And then, oh Lord, poor baby, Delilah, they went out with other girls, and Lo was like, "Bitch, why are you leaving out?" All the other girls got their makeup done, got their hair curled, new, dress and outfits. Why did this bitch go out with the same dress that not only she came into the house with, but she got fucked up in? Girl, I tell you. Let's see. Where we at? Slim was talking to, oh, God, I can't remember who's. I want to say it was Low and no, it was Asia and Blue were in the bed, and Jada was on the other bed. Slim was saying something to Blue along the lines of, if I was a lesbian, it would be you. And Jada said something like, or I wish I could remember the flow of the fucking conversation. Basically, Slim was saying something to two other girls, and Jada intercepted, and Slim gonna say something like, "You need to shut up before I deck you in the mouth." Oh, bitch. Girl. Jada, you had every right to call that bitch out. She was supposed to be your cool bitch too, and she gonna talk about decking me in the mouth. Honey, you should have decked her right then and there and be like, "Okay, now what?" Because she would have done shat about it. Go deck me in the stuff. I had to sit. I was watching it with my friend, and the whole time I just sit there and looked at her like, I couldn't believe it. I was speechless. I had nothing to say. And Jada was just like over. I'm like, "Jada, you should have just punched her. I know you probably thought like she was your friend and this, that, and the fourth. She's acting funny fuck. You should have decked her. She didn't want to go home. I know. But still, like, who, bitch, what? Deck me? Bitch, I couldn't deal. I couldn't take it. And then after that, she was like, she was going around talking about who used my cups. Who the fuck used my cups? Did you use my cups? Because they're like all around the house. They're like all outside and shit. Look, I could tell Jada was like, "Calm down, bitch," because I'm trying not to fuck you up right now. And I'm like, when did Slim become this boss bitch? She was a quiet little mouse other than before. Now all of a sudden, that Red and Britt are gone. Now she's all big, bad, and ballsy. Oh, okay. And then when she did say something about, what, Blue, if I could, be a lesbian, it would be with you or something like that. But yet they flash back to when Slim was talking to Jada like, they don't pay attention to Blue. Blue is a manipulator. She does this, that, and the fourth. This bitch is really playing the field, trying to go with whoever is going to support her the most. She even threw her friend Anthony under the bus. People was talking about, about what happened at the club with Anthony, and she was like, well, you know, I'm not going to bring him around if he fucks up the vibe. And Blue was trying to tell her, no, like, if that's your friend, that's what you want to bring around, that's you, do you. And she was like, well, you know, if he's fucking up the vibe, then he's just not my friend no more. I'm like, damn, this how you do your friends? Like, bitch, no wonder you will, whatever. I used to say that if I was a girl in this house, I would probably be like Slim. After watching this shit, So, let's see. I was going to talk about Lo and her whole rant about a PSA about mermaids. Girl, whatever. And so now, Blue and Lo have this thing about trying to get Delilah out the house. And Delilah was on the phone, and Lo was trying to come in and say, you can't use the phone, bitch. And she was like, why can't I use the phone? And she was like, because I've been here since day one, and you just got here, and you're a new girl, and blah, 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 blah. And Blue and Lo are basically trying to bully this girl without touching her to get her out the house. And then homegirl was walking around still. I think she changed clothes by then. She wasn't in that ugly green dress. She changed clothes, but when they was talking about her, she had tissue stuck at the bottom of her shoe. I was just like, oh, girl. And you know what? Delilah is a lot. She really, I can't say that she didn't deserve what she got. I don't think she deserved to be punched like that from what Britt did, but you really did walk in that bitch just going boom, 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 boom. Girl. And now, you know, next week, you know, they're trying to get the girls out the house, and we get a new girl that's replacing Britt. I forget her name, but yeah. We get the whole little new flare of bitches in the house, so we'll see how that goes. But this was a bomb episode. Tell me what y'all thought about Slim, cause bitch, I was with her for a while, but girl, not after this fuckery. You can have that, honey. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share it on all your social medias like Facebook and Twitter. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington.